come to Jamie Redknapp for his thoughts in just a moment. Let's take you to the match facts first of all. And Harry Kane alluded to the fact they didn't have too much of the ball in that second half. Actually, Arsenal had 77% possession in the second half, which led overall to 69%. I'll take you back to the top. Arsenal had 11 attempts to Tottenham's 6. 1 attempt from Spurs in that second half, but only 2 attempts overall from Arsenal on target to Spurs 3. Look at the crosses, 32 from Arsenal to add to the 30 they had last week against Wolves. It's an approach that Mikel Arteta is pursuing. Doesn't seem to be bearing fruit right now, despite the fact they had 6 times more touches in the opposition box. It tells you that Spurs were ruthless when they did get there. How deserving, Graeme Souness, were they of the victory overall?
Well, you saw 2 Spurs, I suppose. You saw them on the front foot that can be electric and stunning. I mean, the first goal is just so special. Very few people can score that. And in the second half, you saw a team that sat in and could defend properly. It's everyone's cup of tea, no? But this is how Jose sets his teams out. He sets them out to get results and ultimately win trophies. But it's not a great watch. And if the Spurs supporters, they'll take it against the big teams. They'll take it against Chelsea with that 40%, but got a result of possession. They'll take it in this game, but they get against Arsenal because they end up winning today. But it's not great, is it? It's not a great watch. I mean, I understand why he does it. A manager's job is to look at the group of players he's got and think the best way I can get a result or get these players to get results on a regular basis to go about it this way. But this is Jose's way. He's done it wherever he's been.
Do you think Arsenal can have any complaints?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what is Arsenal's way of playing and style going forward, because when you put up those match stats that, yes, we dominated possession, but what actually were we doing with it? Were we opening up a Spurs team? No, we were putting crosses into the box, but then when you look at the players that Arsenal have, that's not your styles of players. When you look at Aubameyang, how many goals has he scored from his head across all the 74 goals that he scored for Arsenal? 3. He's not your sort of player that's going to leap over players and try and get on the end of things. So basically, then it ends up being hopeless balls into the box and you're just hoping that you get a knockdown. So that isn't actually opening up a team and trying to create chances. And I think Arsenal going forward, and this is now where I worry, a couple of days ago I was trying to see the bigger picture. Oh, I'm not panicking yet. Yep, you need to give Arteta time. There's going to develop a style. And then I look at this today and my worry is going forward, Arsenal are playing Burnley. I think we've got Southampton, Everton. You're going to face a Burnley team. What, they're going to be happy? OK, we'll concede crosses because we know we're going to be physical, so we won't concede that way. And that's how teams will set up against Arsenal, and how are they going to break teams down? Yeah,
Spurs the back four never pushed up in the second half at all. Arsenal don't have a David Silva, like a Mason Mount, if you like, because I think he's top class, like Foden. They don't have a cute player in midfield that can thread the ball through the eye of a needle. So what do? They huff and the puff. They get into Tottenham's last third. The ball goes wide. No cuteness, no cleverness, so it ends up being a cross.
That one player, I would say, from the Arsenal team today, Saka, that was receiving the ball on the half turn in those spaces, trying to go forward. When you look at the whole Arsenal squad, 2 bright sparks for me today from Arsenal. Saka and Tierney, who was crossing those balls in. But then again, that's not Arsenal's style.